Hi, this is Fern from FMC Diversify. Welcome back to my channel. On this channel, we talk about um, our spiritual growth as far as our walk with the Lord Jesus. We talk about business. We talk about family. We talk about relationships and singleness. And we help to encourage and direct a path to live a right life in peace, in harmony, and in growth and loving one another as people and respecting one another as people. So, welcome. It's great to be here again. I had a good week last week. I did a pop-up shop, which is one of my businesses, and it went well. The turnout was slow, yet it was still good to be out there with other people, other business people, and to see what God is doing and raising up kingdom businesses. It's a great thing to see the growth. I just got to walk around and meet some of the vendors and enjoy their work and see their crafts and stuff. They're so multi-gifted and talented, and I'm excited about that. I am going to be doing a program in May 20th of this year and 2023, and it's going to be a small little class on helping people to learn how to start their small business or get some ideas and get some juices flowing of how they can start their own business and work as a part-time, as a full-time, as their full-time business, but begin to seek having their own business. And the times we're living in now with all of this automation and things like that, you better do something to cultivate working for yourself, or you're going to be, unfortunately, the system setting up to take care of people on welfare, and people might say, oh no, yes, to take care of people, that's not how God set it up. So if you have a desire to start your own little business, and I don't like say a little business because I want my business to be BAM! So I do. I want the business that God blesses me with to prosper and be a blessing to all around the world. So it's according to what you want to do, or what God is leading you to do, I should say. So yeah, come on in and we're going to talk about it. So today we're going to first talk about a conversation I had yesterday with a young person on Facebook. And this is how it goes. I was reading a post, and I came across one of the groups, and it said free stuff. And this person, a 21-year-old, posts on there, an anonymous, that they were being kicked out of their grandparents' house, and they would, because at first they didn't say why, and all of the people start chiming in. And the person, the 21-year-old, was asking for where is their shelter. They were new to the area, and they've only been here 2 months, and they were going to look for a shelter. And I was like to myself, listening to a lot of the replies and the comments from other people, I was like, no. First of all, you're 21, you're young, you wouldn't call yourself ignorant. I'm 60, so I would call you ignorant of life and the things that are in life. A lot of times we're young and we think we know everything. We don't know anything, because I believe that a lot of us who are watching this right now, if they had another opportunity to go back and change their days, they would go, I wouldn't do that again. I know I wouldn't. I'll throw both hands up. I wouldn't do that again. So, yeah. So they put in there, as I was reading through the comments, because I didn't like what I was reading. Call me, call 211, they'll give you information, this shelter's open, this shelter's closed, this is, and you know, everybody just had their own opinion what this 21-year-old is asking for a shelter. And then one person was like, you know, your grandmother, they're used to their own ways, and you have to kind of like, you know, help them in the way. And the person responds, well, she got upset because we were making the bed together and there were wrinkles in the bed. And the person was like, okay. So, that's a conversation when it talks about the youth and sending them out into the world ignorant. I say no. I've seen too many people in my life out there on the streets wandering from place to place. Having been one myself, not as out just wandering out, staying here and staying there, but I saw homelessness in my own way as a youth growing up, which was a child. And my mother didn't kick me out. I was just rebellious. I wanted to do things my way. I wanted my own apartment. I wanted a boyfriend. I wanted to live with him. And it cost me. It cost me a lot of years. It cost me a heartache. It cost me a lot of years. I don't blame him. I blame me. And someone would say, well, why do you blame you? Because I wasted my youth, my teenage, my 20s, living a way that I didn't have to because of my own arrogant ways. And yes, I was arrogant. I can do this and I got this, and yeah, I didn't know what I got until I got into it. Now I have a baby at the age of 19, and yeah, it was tough. It was tough. So at the age of 21, going into the shelters, I'm telling you, and you need to share it with these young people, these adults. They know better. They know what their choice is. But these young people, 20, 21, 22, you don't know what's out there. Things may be bad where you are, but you can box yourself and get yourself together, get your mindset together, and say, look, how am I going to make it past this bad time in order to prepare myself financially, if I have to leave, get my pennies, nickels, dimes, and quarters together so I can leave and have someplace to go. If it's unsafe, that's another thing. You just think about and really look before you just jump out there and run out there into the frying pan, because you will get burned. You will get burnt out there if you don't know how to navigate the system, the people, the environments, the culture, because a lot of times, remember, a lot of times, not all times, a lot of times people aren't upright. So I'm speaking to those young people, even adults, who decide that the grass is greener on the other side. You don't know till you get to the other side what color the grass is. It could be burned. It could be what they say, squanched or scorched from the fire. So if you're going to do something, navigate and know where you're going before you do it. Make clear decisions. Don't make hasty decisions. Just know where you're going. What are you getting into? Prepare yourself for victory, for going forward, for having a good life, a better life than whatever you're running from. But don't run from a situation that you can plan for to get out into another situation that you don't know what's out there, especially the days and times we're living in. People will come with a good game. I call it game, and that's what it is out there. Oh, I got you. Oh, we could do this. Oh, we could do that. If you don't know them, don't know them. Be quick. If somebody's going to offer to take that ride. Be quick to go into somebody's house. Be quick to take that drink. Be quick in the spirit of, be quick not to, don't do so, but be quick not to run into trouble for yourself. You young people, I've seen it. I was on the streets in street ministry for over 7 years. I was a young kid myself out there. I have a grandchild whom I love, and she ran out there, and my heart used to always be like, no, Lord, please not her. Please, Lord. Yet at the same time, I'm dealing with the now. Please, please, please be mindful before you make a wrong move. People walking out of their families, their marriages, all kind of stuff. You don't know what's out there. You don't know these people. Everything that glitter ain't gold. Everything that glitter ain't shiny. You don't know what the enemy got planned for you. Don't do that. Stay in a safe environment. Work it out. Everybody's talking about mental illnesses now. Mental illnesses is sin. Can't get your thoughts right. Everything's going around and around and around. Just look up the word sin. Wrong. Well, there's a right and there's a wrong. And if your mind is being so crowded that you can't make a right decision, then you need to sit down, you need to put your head down, and you need to pray. Pray means to ask God, what is going on? What do I need to see? What do I need to do? How can this be fixed? But don't just all of a sudden, because you go out there talking about mental illness, they might lock you up. And then they write it in your chart. I could go on and on about that. Be careful who you give information to. Be careful who you run to. Be careful whose arm you run into. Because everybody's not for your best. They'll put that in your record, and then you'll be stigmatized, you'll be traumatized, you will be all kind of jacked up over your mouth. I'm telling you what I know. What they write on there, if they not writing for the right, and you can't see what they write, and they close that laptop, they done wrote something in there, and guess what? You can't get it changed. And they be like what they say. You crazy, or you need something to relax yourself. I don't care if it's at the doctor's, I don't care if it's at the club, I don't care if it's sitting at your friend's kitchen table. If they offer you something that ain't normal to your everyday existence life, that's food and water, you don't eat from everybody's hand. You do not eat from everybody's hand, and you do not sit at everybody's table. And I'm talking to myself the same way, because you don't know. The enemy is running rampant in the United States of America and in the world. The enemy, you might say, is who? Some will say, no, there ain't no such thing as the devil. Keep watching. Look around at your life. Yeah, there's a real devil. You may not think so, but what you think don't have nothing to do with what the Bible says. Look at your life. What's all the struggle? What's all the fight? What's all the backbiting? Where's all the treachery? Where's all the lawlessness? Yeah, because it affects everybody's life. Everybody. I'm going to give you an example that was told me years ago. If the corner store is for the community and the corner store burns down, where are you going to shop if that's the only corner store in the area? So if you out there kicking up and everything is a party for people, party over here, party over there, party, 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 party. But who's going to take a stand for what's right? There got to be some peace in your own life. Start with you and just keep even-minded. Problems come, situations come. Just think about it. Don't be so quick to jump up there and run. Don't do that. So I pray that that 21-year-old who was going to leave her grandmother's house because the grandmother said she had wrinkles in the bed. What the grandmother wanted her to do was take and go over there and smooth the wrinkles out. That's all she had to do. She kept telling, and I talked to her a couple of times, my grandmother got mad because there was wrinkles in the bed. I didn't do something. I don't know what you did. But I don't know if you had did other things, because you've been here 2 months and you wasn't working. And after a while, somebody can put up but so much they don't know how to tell you. But it wasn't just that wrinkle in that sheet. You better believe that. I'm not going to, don't quote me. But something outside of the wrinkles finally got, and you wouldn't fix it. What was her resistance that she wouldn't fix it? Her grandmother told her to fix it. That's obedience. Just fix it. And then get around that house until you could get enough money to go out there and get your own spot, your own room, your own whatever, since you want to be grown. I told her to take and work it out, sit down, talk to grandma, see if you can work it out so you can make amends, get a job. You're 21, get 2 jobs, get 3 jobs, get 4. 1 goes to the grandma. I don't care if it's $50. Or 2 goes to grandma because bills are high. Put the money in her hand and tell her thank you. Give her a hug. Help her because she still has another mouth to feed, and that's your mouth, 21-year-old. Stay there, stay in safety until you can get enough coins in your pocket to help and get where you want to go and do your own thing. And then you be responsible for whatever the way the bed going to want to be, because you're going to have to get in it. Now, you can get in it nice and clean and all fixed up, or you can get in it looking like, But don't put that on your grandmother. She raised your mother, and you're a product of your mother, and you're a product of her. So go talk to grandma, see if you can work it out, but do not go out there into this world, because this world is not kind. People say, oh, they nice. What happened when you move your feet 2 inches away and they say, that's some. And that smile drop off their face, but you don't see it. And I'm not going to say it's always like that, but you better believe it could be the one sitting right next to you. Sitting there, you work, you young people, to get enough money to get a roof over your head. And don't be so quick to bring people into your house and talking about, that's my roommate. Because you don't know what's coming in that door with that roommate. You don't know if it's peace coming in, or you don't know if it's hell. All right. Thanks for tuning in today. I'm going to end there. I pray again that the young person as well, that she took wisdom and that she worked it out. Her grandma got together with grandma and helped grandma out. And then grandma will keep cooking them biscuits and eggs. And say, yeah, grandmothers are tough because they've been through it already. They lived their life already. They've been where you at, 21-year-old. Remember, she went past 21 too. You had to come to her. And then why did you come to her? That's the question. But we'll never know. So I just pray that everything is all well with her and her grandmother, and that you would have a great and wonderful rest of the day. Thank you for tuning in to FMC Diversified. My videos right now are uncut. They're not edited. So you're getting the real straight up and real. So all that behind the scenes right now is right like it is. All right, have a good day.